Hi, my name is Laura Myren, and today we're going to do a gentle yet invigorating yoga sequence. It'd be great for mid-morning or mid-afternoon to kind of waken you up. So let's get started. Come to the top of your mat, ground down through your feet, lift through your chest, and just bring your arms down by your side. Take a big breath in and out through your nose. And then inhale, stretch your arms up, get taller, reach out through your fingers. Exhale, lower your hands back down. Good, focus on the breath. Inhale, stretch up. And exhale, tip over to the right. Side body stretch. Inhale, back up through center. And exhale, over to the left. Good, and just stay with your breath. One more time. Inhale, stretch. Exhale to the right. Inhale, pull up through center. And exhale over to the left. This time, inhale, lift up through center. Bring your hands back down for the exhale. Feet about as wide as your mat. Bend your knees and start either with your holding onto your elbows, or if it's available, interlace your fingers, roll your shoulders back, and fold forward and down. Just letting the head and neck relax here. Stay here with the knees bent. If it's available, you can straighten your legs. Really let that neck relax, like it's just gonna totally let the head fall off. I promise that won't happen, but relax that much. Okay, release the hands down to the ground, bend your knees, and step your left foot way back, low lunge. Lower the knee to the ground and stretch your arms up by your ears. So we're opening the whole front of the left thigh here. Bend your left elbow, tricep stretch, and just like we did standing, give a little tip over to the right, stretching the side waist. Great. Lift all the way back through center, either hands to thighs for balance, or try keeping your arms up by your ears and lift your back knee up for the crescent lunge. And just keep that focus on your breath, keeping you calm. Lower your hands. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Halfway lift for your inhale. Reach out through the chest. And exhale, big step back with your right foot. Low lunge. Place the back knee down and stretch the arms. Bending your right elbow, tricep stretch, lift through the sternum, and tip it over to the left, just as much as is available for you. All right, inhale, lift it back up through center, curl your back toes under, draw your navel up and in, and nice and slow, lift up to the crescent lunge. Just balance and breathe. Exhale, lower your hands, step forward, forward fold. Here we go. Inhale, halfway lift. Step your right foot back, step your left foot back, plank pose. And of course, as an option, you can lower your knees to the ground. Otherwise, try keeping those legs straight and strong. Let your hips and chest touch the ground at the same time. Lower all the way to the ground. Sphinx pose to start. Shoulders over elbows. Reach out through the chest. And as you breathe here, see if you can let the shoulders move back and down. Gentle back bend. Lower your hands right about where your elbows were. Low cobra, right on the tops of your thighs, tops of your feet. Roll the shoulders open and lift your chest. Curl up, waking up the back of the body. Lower down, press back to downward facing dog. First down dog, so you can pedal out the legs. You want to lift one leg at a time or kind of move the hips around. Just let it feel good. And then inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Right foot forward, left foot forward, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold forward and down. Chair pose, bend your knees, and stretch your arms up by your ears. Starting to build a little heat in the body here. Keep drawing the navel up and in. Stretch out through your arms. Just relax your face, soften the jaw. Stand up and lower your hands. Do sun salutation with the breath. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Left foot back, right foot back. Exhale, lower to the ground. Low cobra here again. Inhale, shoulders back, curl through the spine. Exhale, lower your hands. Downward facing dog. Press up and back. Retune into the breath. Bend your knees. Crawl your hands back towards your feet. So now you're at the back of your mat. Forward fold here. Heel toe your feet about as wide as your mat. Turn your toes out a little bit. And yogi squats. So drop those hips. And you can stay right here, right? Gently widening the knees. Or if it's available, tailbone down towards the ground. Have the elbows on the inner thighs. Drop your tail, draw the navel up and in, and lift your sternum. Sit up tall, open the hips. And even close your eyes and reconnect with your breath. Press down through your heels and stand it all the way up. Good. All right, take a nice wide stance. So your ankles are about as wide as your wrists over here. Okay. Turn your right toes open, left toes in for warrior two. So we'll stretch out through the arms and again, draw the navel up and in. Keep that connection through your center. Just bend your right knee in line with your second and third toe. So opening through the right hip. Softly gaze over your right fingers. With every inhale, you're filling the lungs. And with every exhale, you're emptying out completely and maybe bend that knee a little deeper. We'll move with the breath. Inhale, straighten your arms, straighten your leg, reach your arms up. And exhale, warrior two, sink down a little lower. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, sit down low for warrior two. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Come all the way back up and switch your sides. Turn your left toes open, your right toes in. Warrior two arms. Relax the shoulders, but keep those arms nice and strong. Bend your left knee and sink down low. Warrior two. Soft, steady gaze right out over your left fingers. You really want to keep that connection through your center, so draw the navel up and in. Here we go. Focus on the breath. Inhale, straighten your legs and stretch it up. Exhale, sit down deep. Inhale, fill the lungs. Exhale, warrior two. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, maybe as low as you can go. Inhale, up. And exhale, lower the hands. Turn the feet in so the feet are parallel. Hands to hips, lift your chest. Inhale. And exhale, fold it on down. Now, if your hands don't touch the ground here with your legs straight, you're still a good person. Don't worry, you can just bend your knees. No big deal, right? If it's available to have straight legs, really activate the leg muscles. and sink down deep. 2 more breaths. Crawl the hands forward. Everyone bend your knees, hands to hips. Stand it all the way up. Great. Come on back to the front of the mat. Sun salutation again. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, completely and fold. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, step to plank. This time stay in plank. So plank never gets easy. Gets a little better. So if you're working your way up, just bring your knees to the ground, right? No worries. We don't want to torture ourselves here. So make it challenging but doable. As you start to maybe shake a little bit or feel those muscles firing up, see if you can just keep reconnecting with the breath and find that calm within the plank storm. Okay, lower all the way to the ground. Hallelujah, right? Shoulders over elbows, Sphinx pose again. This time we'll do a stretch. So right forearm comes across, bend your left knee, reach back and find your left foot. Now even out the weight between the right and left hip. Lengthen out the spine. And stretch that left quad and hip flexor. Should feel good after that plank. Release your left leg. Switch sides, nice and slow. Take your time, reset your legs. Right left arm across. Bend your right knee. Reach back and find your right foot. And if I had a scale underneath your right and left hip, try and even out that weight. Last 2 breaths. Again, fill the lungs. And slowly release the leg. Lay onto your stomach. I'm gonna keep waking up the back of the body here. So arms out by your side like a goalpost or like a cactus. Slight chin tuck, right? So we don't want to be doing all of this with our neck. So slight chin tuck. Lift your chest. Lift your arms, lift your legs. So we want to feel the muscles all along the spine, waking up. Okay, lower all the way down. Stretch your arms by your ears. Lift your arms, lift your chest, lift your legs. Take a deep breath in, get longer, and exhale. Bring your elbows by your sides like a lat pull down. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze those elbows together behind you. 1 more time. Inhale. You got this. Exhale. Lift and hold and breathe. Firm up the legs. Okay. Lower all the way down. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up. Inhale. Exhale. Step the right foot all the way through the hands. Crescent lunge. Inhale, pause and breathe. It's going to be our final set of standing poses before I give you a pigeon pose. So you have that to look forward to. Here we go, warrior 3. Arms by your side. Roll your shoulders back. Draw the navel up and in. Lift off. So start here at an angle. Find a soft, steady gaze on the ground in front of you. And maybe start to take it a little further forward without letting the shoulders drop. So wake up the back of the body, work in the balance. Lightly land yourself back down to that crescent lunge. So bend your knee, stretch up, inhale. Exhale, vinyasa, lower your hands, lower down. Low cobra, inhale, and exhale. Back to downward facing dog. Left leg up, down dog, split, stretch. Big step forward, crescent lunge. Firm up your legs. Inhale, stretch. just come back to that soft, steady gaze. Bring your arms by your side. Roll the shoulders back. Draw the navel up and in. Here we go, warrior three, lift off. Stay here and work your balance, or take it a little further forward, lifting that right leg up without letting the shoulders drop. Hinge. Lightly land yourself back down. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, lower your hands, vinyasa, chaturanga. Cobra. Downward facing dog. Child's pose for a few breaths. Lower your knees. Sit your hips back towards your heels. Back to downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward, step or walk or hop your feet to your hands. Forward fold. Chair pose, sit the hips low, lift your chest. Feeling those legs working. All right, sit a little bit deeper. Final effort here. And stand up, lower your hands. So one balancing pose. Balance on your right foot. We've already done this on our stomach, right? So it's the same thing. Just bend your knee, reach back and find your left foot. Hug the knees in. Draw the navel up and in. Any arm that's gonna help for your balance. So up, out, to the side. You may stay right here. This is totally fine. If you'd like to work a little bit deeper, kick your foot up and back into your hands, pause and breathe. Maybe one or two more times, kick your foot up and back, pause and breathe. Last time, stay where you are or go a little deeper. Come all the way up and lower your foot. Nice. Second side, balance on the left foot, reach back and find your right. So again, this is that same thigh stretch you just did on your stomach. Find your balance, any arm that's helpful. Draw the navel up and in. And here we go, kick your foot up and back, pause and breathe. And again, kick up and back, pause and breathe. Keep the chest lifting. One more time. Kick up and back, pause and breathe. If you lose your balance, come right back to us. Stand up and lower the foot. Lower your hands. Great. Come onto your knees and just lower right onto your back for bridge pose. So lay it on down, bend your knees, hands by your sides, chin off the chest so you have a nice long neck. Crawl your shoulders underneath you a little bit, so lifting that chest like we've been working on, and then lift your hips up. Stay here, or you can hold on to the outer edges of your mat like you're gonna pull it apart and try and crawl the shoulders underneath you. Or maybe you interlace your fingers, crawl, crawl, crawl the shoulders underneath you, draw the navel up and in, and maybe lift your hips up. 2 more big breaths, really feeling the pose, really being in the pose. Release the interlace, lower your butt to the ground. Stretch your arms out, stretch your legs out, just a full body morning stretch. Just one little abdominal work here. Promise it's only one set, so we can do this together. Stretch your legs up over your hips. If your knees are bent, that's totally fine. Just work energized legs. So even if the knees are bent, they're energized and you're working towards straight. Draw the navel up and in. lower your legs just a foot. Hold and breathe. So keep the breath moving and let that keep you calm. Draw the navel up and in. Lower your feet 12 more inches. Hold and breathe. Okay, I'm in this with you. Draw the navel up and in. Energize the legs. Lower the legs 12 more inches. Stay here. Go as low as you can without getting a big arch in your low back for 3. For 2. All the way back up. Hug your knees in. Either roll to your side or rock forward and back a couple times. Come up to a seat. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Nice tall spine. Inhale, stretch up, and exhale, fold forward. Now you might hold on to the calves, the ankles. Some of us are going to hold on to the thighs. That's totally fine. Or if you find the feet, about 3 or 4 more breaths. Sit all the way back up tall. Last stretch before we take Shavasana. Bottoms of the feet together. Knees out wide. Sit up tall to start and then hinge and fold forward. You can hold on to the ankles, the thighs, the feet. And for now, just let your neck relax down. As you're here, maybe set an intention for how you want to spend the rest of your day. Come on all the way up. And if you have time, I would highly recommend resting in a Shavasana. But if not, I look forward to seeing you soon. Namaste.